What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Millie. I appreciate you for tuning in because look, man, you could have been any place else in the world, but you decided to be here. Now, listen, man, if you don't know, if you didn't know, we hit 101 subscribers. Listen, bro, I'm going to say this every time. Without y'all, there's no me. And welcome to the coalition. All right? We are going to take this shit over like crack in the 90s. It is no game. Okay? You see how I brought the Suge Knight out. All right? Straight Tyrese from Fast and the Furious. Because I believe in this mission that much. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I got a serious question for y'all, man. We're going to start this shit off right. Okay? There is so much division going on with men and women. Like, this shit is actually really sick, right? So I'm doing my research, right? And I stumble upon this video. Now, this shit is 43 minutes. We ain't gonna watch all of this, okay? We're gonna watch some of it, and we're really gonna dissect this. Because I truly feel like we are at a point where, quote-unquote, alpha females are on the rise. And there's a certain ideology as if men do not bring nothing to the table. Okay? But hey, I'm open-minded. Okay? I'll try anything once. Pause. Okay? So let's see if she makes some valid points. Because if she's saying some real shit, I'm going to agree. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to agree if she's saying some real shit. So let's get into it, man.
Men are going to end up ruling the world eventually. And I am pro that. Because living in a man's world is boring. Men don't have nowadays nothing to offer besides money, and because they don't come with real values. Men values have decreased immensely.
Oh, talk about it, sis.
Men value have decreased immensely throughout decades. And I don't know if it has to do with society bringing you down, but literally you guys do not believe in honor and street code and no type of codes. Your guys are just...
We don't... What the... Listen, my mama watch these videos, so I'm a try and keep it real. Okay. I don't know who gave this woman the authority to say this kind of blasphemous shit, because I can't believe this. We don't have no moral code, no street code. What are you talking about? Okay, this is what I be saying in my previous videos. Some women have this logic. We're quite literally 2 minus 1 equals Hyundai Elantra. You thinking the same thing I'm thinking? Like, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Like what are we really talking about? I'm sorry, I gotta rewind that back because I'm truly confused.
Sis?
Men value...
And her in the back, talk about it, sis. No. And frankly, for you to be thinking that, you are far too big. Like, you are way too big to be talking that bold, bro. Ain't no way.
Decreased immensely throughout decades. And I don't know if it has to do with society bringing you down, but literally you guys do not believe in honor and street code and no type of codes. Your guys are just following whatever it is that gets you the next bitch. And if you're that type of the weakest man I have ever met in my life. But if you're a man that follows no man codes and you do not live with honor, then unfortunately your manhood is stripped.
No man code and doesn't live with honor. What the hell are you talking about? No honor? What do we... Yo, it's the 21st century. We don't live in the time where Genghis Khan was running around here. You feel what I'm trying to say? This is the modern era. Okay? And your average relationship, your average couple, assuming that you guys are not stupid rich, you both have to bring something to the table. Okay? I don't know who has to hear this on the female perspective. That man who is going to pay and take care of everything for you. Okay? That is like what we call the 1 or 2%. The rest of us, you need to have a fucking job. I don't care where you work. I don't care if it's McDonald's. I don't care if it's the fucking Citgo or even 7-Eleven. you don't have a job. Okay? Now listen. We both have a job. I make it. Baby, quit your job. Stay at home. I got it from here. Yeah. Okay. That's a plan I can subscribe to. But until then, yeah, get your ass up. You're going to work. I promise you're going to work.
Away from you. And if you do not realize that now, you will realize that late. Very late.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Holiday the Golden Child. You already know you're official. I'm a bad bitch. I'm back in the building. I heard y'all been missing me. I heard y'all been looking for me, you know. But today, I came with a guest, my homegirl, my good sis. You know what I'm saying?
You know this introduction. What I'm going to say is, birds of a feather flock together. That's all I'm going to say.
Favorite nail tech.
Hey now.
Shanti in the building. You already know. Shanti,
Thank you.
We came to give the ladies some game because you.
Right.
See, we love the nail salon because I go to the nail salon and that's our safe haven where we sit and we talk our you know what I'm saying? And we give the juice and the tea. And one of the topics that we came up with and was talking about was game changers versus life changers. You know, my good sis, she was just telling me about some shit she had went through in her life. I'm telling her about some shit I'm going through in my life. We gotta tell the ladies because I know y'all are going through the same thing. What's the difference between a life changer and a game changer?
I think the difference is, for example, if you do have a relationship with a guy, if he's let's say if he has money, just spends money on you is a game changer. But a guy who's really invested and wants to teach you things and put you onto game, that would be a life changer. So one of the many things that I see is like a lot of girls would say, you know, as long as a man gives me money, I don't care what he does, I'll stick through whatever. And I think that kind of gets old because.
Are you staying with your man if he cheats on you?
Yes,
Nah, keep it a buck. Because I know you're a little crazy.
I think I have stayed, but I wouldn't stay if it becomes something that is.
But what if he's paying your bills?
What do men bring to the table? And in the same breath, you're going to stay with a man that cheats on you. What the fuck? Hey, bro, listen. Fellas, if you want to get any woman you want, simply you just got to make hella money. Simply. You could have no personality. You can be a complete dickhead. Hey, some cases you can be overweight and probably dying. As long as you got the money, you will get whatever female you want. Okay? But I can tell those females right now, y'all, any man with money, I don't foresee, I'm just not, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the math ain't mathin'. You feel what I'm trying to say? I would think the only positive thing about this miss here in the red and black with the cherries on her shirt, that you're gonna stay with a motherfucker cheating on you. Where's your father? Because that don't make no sense to me. So I feel like we live in this society where cheating and shit is so normalized. It's almost like, are you even having a relationship if a motherfucker don't cheat on you? Okay? Just because a person has a lot of money does not give them the right to walk over you and treat you like shit and cheat on you, bro. Okay? If you made that commitment to be together with this one person, stick to it. That's just all it is. If you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying, and you want to move and groove around, just say it. You know what I'm trying to say? But I find it completely shallow that you're willing to take someone back even after them disrespecting you on one of the highest forms. And you will allow it to happen multiple times. As long as it's not often, you'll keep them, all because you're being taken care of. But somehow, you don't know what we bring to the table. Okay.
Like, what if he's paying the bills, he's taking care of everything, you're not
Eventually, that's not a life changer, that's a game changer with that being said. So eventually you will get tired of that and you will leave.
But I want to know, like, what is Ashanti doing in the moment? Let's say you dating a guy, he's spinning the bag, he's giving you everything you need, and you find out he's cheating. The rent is due, sis. You heard Mary. I ain't got nothing rent money but rent money due.
I don't think I would leave right away, no.
You stay.
Get a job, bro. And this is what I mean. And this is what be making good guys really be finishing last. Because you know what? I'm sure in both of these chicks' messages, if they're assuming that they're single, there's some good guys who really want to mess with them on a personal level. But they'll sit there and choose the motherfucker with money every time. Every single time. And then come on the internet. What do men bring to the table? They have no morals. They have no guy code. Where are your morals? You're going to stay with the man because the rent is due? If this man is beating your ass faithfully, you going to stay because the rent is due? Okay, this one thing I pride myself of coming up in a single household dynamic. If there's one thing out of the many things I took from my mother, I'm going to get it regardless. I don't care if the rent due. I don't care if the CIA, the IR, I don't care who after me. If anything is due, I'm going to figure it out. Exactly what she did. Figure it out. And rather than do what's best for you, you want to get gaslighted and cheated on because the rent is due and you're too broke to get a job to pay that shit. Okay? And this is why rich men or men with money treat you the way like almost like a doormat, because you don't even have no morals for yourself. And that's weird to me. And this girl's watching this shit who's literally like, yeah, sis, talk the tea. These women are leading you down to the abyss. Okay? You have no man listening to them. And I'm just going to say that right now because we're only not 3 minutes in. And I have learned absolutely nothing. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
What's some reasons you staying?
If I'm dealing with any man that I'm with, it's because I love him. That's number one. And number two, I feel like if he is paying my bills, it's because we have already established a foundation where I have depended on him in that particular area. And for me to just
it's because the D is good. Keep it real. You staying because the D is good.
no, I just feel like if I'm in a position where I'm depending on a man, I cannot just break what we.
If I'm in a position where I'm dependent upon the man, but what do men bring to the table? Do you see what I mean? Where I say 2 minus 1 equals Hyundai Elantra? You understand where I'm going with this, right? Just saying.
We have going on because not like I'm the one who's going. So is this the difference between emotional decisions? Like life changes and game changes also are affected by emotional decisions. So like, for example, like if I'm with a guy and he cheats on me and he's paying the bills, he done leveled me up and he's doing that, I'm staying.
Imagine having a daughter with that ideology. Imagine. Listen, fellas. If you have a daughter, bro, stay in her life, bro. Don't have her growing up with some shit like this, bro, because this is a terrible, terrible thought process. Okay? You're staying with someone who is treating you poorly because of something like money. Money. He's cheating on you, and I'm assuming if he's cheating on you, he must not be treating you the best. But since your rent's due, you're going to stay. That's ridiculous to me. And then you want us to feel bad that you have nothing and he kicks you out and moves the side bitch in. Like, how are we supposed to feel bad for you? And this is why we always say, or why the manosphere always says, the lack of accountability, bro. The lack of accountability. They're taking care of you, a grown-ass woman. What am I taking care of you for?
You know why I'm staying? Because that rent is due. That money is due. The bills are due, right? And, you know, as a woman who is financially independent, I'm still staying. Because men don't leave without a plan. You know that, right? Like, they don't just get up and go.
Yeah,
like,
that's
they don't
true.
they don't just be like,
That's true.
F this chick, like she cheated on me. Like, they might cut you off for a little bit, but once they realize how much that they have invested and done built with you, they're staying. And as women, sometimes we make these emotional decisions that could be life changing.
As a life changing to you ladies, if the man cheats, I suggest you leave him. The only reason why you're staying is probably to get ahead. If you are using him for
What's
money,
wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with that, but just know that it wouldn't change for what you want. I think ladies should leave. One time, I guess, a mistake is a mistake, but if it becomes a pattern, I suggest...
Have you ever been in this position? Tell me when you have been in a position. Have you ever caught a
I've been in a position where I have been cheated on and I stayed.
You caught him cheating?
And because of that, I feel like...
What kind of cheating? Was it like you caught like nasty pictures and DMs?
No,
or
it was very mild. It was a mild situation. But I have stayed, and you know, it's not a good feeling if the person continues, you know. So if it happens more than once, I think you should leave.
Well, you're a woman who has your own money, ladies. Like, we got a lot more options, right? So I personally am from a woman's standpoint that is independent financially, I think that you should stay. A man cheating, to me, is not a life-changing moment for me. Like, that doesn't mean that he's gonna be a forever cheater. That doesn't mean, sometimes men cheat and they understand, bad boy, don't do it again. You might lose me. You know,
I ain't gonna lie. Cheating, whether it's done by male or female, I think is just weak as hell. Cheating is frankly so fucking easy that I think it's just weak. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, any male can attest to this. When you're single as a male, you have no hoes. None. They ain't hitting my phone. They ain't asking me what I ate today. They ain't asking me, did you have a good day at work? You know what I'm saying? They're not asking me none of that shit. Okay? They just not. You feel what I'm trying to say? But as soon as you get a girl, it's like they just come up out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? It's like, any man can literally tell you this, and I don't know what it is. It's like as soon as you post that pic on IG with you and wifey, DMs flooded. And now you just stiff arming bitches. Just I can't talk to you. I got a girl. You know what I'm trying to say? That's the devil, baby. He's working hard. That's all that is. Okay? You have to understand. With cheating, it's easy. And you have to understand you get way more points if you just don't do it. Think about it. Think about how good you gonna feel. This motherfucker is so thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It's so thirsty. I'm gonna say no. Okay, it's gonna keep him up at night for days, weeks. You feel me? I enjoy saying no. I'm good right now. My bad. You know what I'm trying to say? If you have that boyfriend girlfriend title, you jump in my DMs on any kind of time it can do it. My girl has my login. Do not message me. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's the respect I'm trying to have. We not entertaining nothing. Okay? But I find it crazy that you cheat and then you take the motherfucker back and as if it won't happen again. You have to understand, bro. Life is like a game. A lot of this shit is psychological warfare. You feel me? I believe if someone cheats on you once, you take them back, more than likely, I feel like they're going to do it again. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's no repercussion, there's no type of reprimand that you could do to your significant other who cheats on you that's going to make them learn you should never do this again. What are you going to do? Not sleep with them? If they live with you, just not sleep with them, not talk to them? They're only going to talk to the bitch who they were just having sex with. What do? You try to continue things as normal when you know you're not normal, and you still didn't forgive that person. You see where I'm going with this? It's psychological warfare, bro. You cheat once, period, you're gone. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Because if they do it once, I guarantee you they will do it again. It might not be tomorrow, next week, next year, or the next 5 or 6 years. But if they have an opportunity, oh yeah, they're gonna do it.
I'm not talking about the men that keep our, what do you call them, habitual cheaters.
A lot of times, yes, you can buy your ways to prove you're sorry, but even when you buy your way, you could tell when a man genuinely does something because that's how he feels about you. And you can tell when a man is just buying you things because he just wants to make you get over it.
Give me an example.
There's no example. You just, when you know your man, you know his ways, and you know when it's genuine or not. You would know.
I need some examples because to me, after you start cheating on me and I stay, I'm just gonna use you now. Now I'm just gonna use you, and I might use you for a month, I might use you for 2 months, and then fall back in love with you again. I'm just keeping it a bug. I just gotta keep it real with you, my ladies. That's what I'm here for. Hold on for a second. Make sure you guys subscribe, click that button, make sure you share, comment, and do all of that before I get into this juicy. I can't even curse, but get into this juicy stuff right here. My point is that what you doing? Like,
no girls leaving their man right away.
Nah, you're not leaving.
But I'm a crazy girl. Like, honestly,
I'm using him. That's my point.
I'm a crazy girl.
Him.
Like, I feel like once I had enough, I don't give a fuck how much bills. If it's due tomorrow, I'll figure it out. I'm out. See you later because I can't take it.
So that goes into what I was talking about earlier with Alan. I said, there's some women, right, that after finding out that they got cheated on, they're gonna stay with the man because they got bills due, they got kids with him, they don't work, they're not making it.
Kids is one thing. If you got kids, you know what I mean, and y'all married or something, or not even married, but if y'all got kids, live together, okay, for the sake of the kids, all right, let's try it, let's see what we can do. But with most men, they will never forgive or forget that shit. It's one or the other. They may forgive, they won't forget. They may forget, but won't forgive. It's one or the other, bro. And unfortunately with women, because I've been in this situation before, my ex used to cheat on me habitually, man. Okay, now, before I didn't practice what I preached back then. Now I do. Okay, so everything where she's saying, this was like me, but the male version, I took my girl back every trip, man. I told y'all what happened at the Apple store. She was that cold, bro. She was that, man. There's been times I done called her, like, hey, it's 11. Where you at? And the nigga answers the phone. Like, why you calling the phone? What the f? What? Who? The boldness. I call my girl. Listen to this. I called my girl's phone at the time looking for my girl. Okay? Mind you, she was working at the club. Okay? When you working in the club, that's a certain kind of lifestyle. So I know it was lifestyle hours. I'm calling you. Hey. Where are you? He gonna answer the phone and say she's busy right now. Nigga, what the fuck? Like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And my dumb ass, I done took her back the next day. You know what I'm trying to say? Until I learned. Okay? Until I learned I have to stop making her think this is okay. Right? I stopped doing the boyfriend-girlfriend things. I stopped treating her like she was my girlfriend. Okay? And frankly, I just stopped sleeping with her. You feel back then, yeah, you had to rub and tug so you don't get taken up by temptation. I'm stronger now. I don't gotta do all that. You feel me? But after sure I wasn't playing. And I got her to fuck up out of here. Okay? So much so to the fact that it's like my life improved when she left. You know what I'm saying? I moved to a state for her. You feel me? I moved for you. We got a place. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't stop throwing coochie. All right, we got you up out of there. Life improved. It almost felt, it was stress relieving. Almost. Now, mind you, I took the biggest L. I lost my hairline because of that. You feel me? So, it's like, when are y'all going to learn, bro? Listen, man or woman, if that motherfucker is cheating on you, let that person go. They gotta go. Okay? Kids might be the only exception, and even if so, you will never trust that person the same. You understand how easy it is to lose trust? And how hard it is to get it back? You cheat on one person one time, it can almost take you years to regain somewhat of normalcy in that relationship. What's the point? You might as well start over. Okay?
Any income and all these things, right? But then there's the woman who says, he's the life changer. If I stay a moment longer, my mental health is gonna decrease. My health is gonna decrease. And my bitterness is gonna increase. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the difference between a game changer and a life changer. A game changer is, hoping that he's staying and hoping that he does better. Life changer is saying, I gotta put me first.
Exactly.
I gotta put me first, because if I don't leave, I'm gonna look back 5 years from now regretting that I didn't walk out the door when I first found out this bullshit.
And you explain it perfectly. That's exactly what I meant. A game changer is staying with a man and trying to level up, but a life changer is when you finally decide to leave him, because you have to put yourself first. And us as women, we're so nurturing that we would stop a lot of that we got going on for ourselves to comply in what the type of relationship that we have.
Men, I just want to take a second real quick and just let y'all know what y'all put us through. I know we crazy. I know we bug out. I know we go through these bipolar moments. But this is the crazy thing about it. You knew that. You're prepared for that. You got a whole mother effing handbook that teaches you to prepare you for our outburst. But there is no room.
Yo. Mom, if you're watching this, I thank you for never being like this, because this shit right here is a damn shame, bro. This is a shame. What handbook, bro? Like a self-help book is what she's referring to? Like, if there's only one for men, as if there aren't some for women? Like, bro.
That has been made, not yet, for the man, to show us and tell us how to prepare for the nonsense y'all put us through. And that's why women are now getting in a space where we are deciding, is this a game changer or a life changer, homie?
Right.
You bought me a car, that's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? But when I met you, you had some bad skin. That is life changing.
What? What? No. No. Nah. She said that shit with a straight face.
To prepare you for our outburst. But there is no rule book that has been made, not yet, for the man, to show us and tell us how to prepare for the nonsense y'all put us through. And that's why women are now getting in a space where we are deciding, is this a game changer or a life changer, homie?
Right.
Okay.
You bought me a car, that's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? But when I met you, you had some bad skin. That is life changing. You teaching me how to cook is life changing.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
You said you didn't know how to cook until
until I got into a relationship.
She dated somebody and she didn't know how to cook, and what happened? And
So I grew up like.
So what did you bring to the table? Cause you just came with your coochie just hot and ready, and a pretty face. That's all you brought was coochie and a pretty face. You didn't even know how to cook. almost sometimes in some cases the only requirement a man needs. And you didn't even know how to do that. Father God, please, please, please keep these types of women far from my path to the roads and riches. Because Lord, these bitches is crazy. They're crazy.
Like with a
God, tell them, don't be shy.
I grew up with, like, you know, a cleaning lady in my house, so I left my house to be with the person I'm dating, and I had to learn how to cook and clean, and I did.
You had to learn how to clean? You had to learn how to spray Clorox and just wipe the fucking table. You had to learn how to use paper towel and Clorox. You had to learn how to do that? Okay, you came from a home that had a maid. Bitch, you didn't watch her do it? Oh my God. Oh my future daughter, you would never grow up like this. You will never grow up like this because I'm baffled. I ain't gonna lie.
That, you know, for the relationship, and that was a life changing, because now I feel like I could defend myself in any kitchen, you know. Sort of.
And she's gassing it. Ooh, you gotta be in your 30s. That's a damn shame.
Not a chef's kitchen.
I can defend myself in any kitchen. But these are life-changing moments. And sometimes men, like, yeah, you could spend money on me, but teaching me something. Like, I think eventually a man has to teach you something. Y'all know I'm infamous for giving y'all a rundown. My top 3, my top 5, my top 10. But, Shanti, I gotta know, like, because the ladies, they depend on me to give them this game, right?
Right.
So I don't want to fall them short. I want to know, like, what's your top 5 of spotting and knowing, like, he's a good dude? And then I'm going to tell you why he's not and what to look for to know that he's not.
All right, so my number one.
Let me take a shot, because...
When you first meet a dude, the first things I try to notice is, number one, is he a good tipper? Now, when a man is a good tipper...
Wait, so you assuming it's in the head of the
What? What? No, not a good person. Not a good personality. Is he good with the elderly? Is he good with kids? This bitch said, is he a good tipper? A tipper. Is she a stripper? If she's a stripper or some shit like that, I guess I understand. But a good tipper? Lord, have mercy on this poor lady's soul. She don't know what she's saying, Lord. Jesus, Papa Dios, please guide this woman. Cause she has no idea what in the blue hell she is talking about.
When we first
work at Applebee's?
no, like when I first go on a date,
Look, she's seeing the same. What you work at Applebee's or something? She's thinking the same thing, like a good tipper. Like, what the hell? It's so crazy. She can't even believe it. Like, what the? Like, come on, bro.
with the guy.
Okay. Oh,
You know what I'm trying?
okay.
When I start meeting a guy and we go on a date, like I try to notice things that give me either red flags or green ones. And the number one is a good tipper. Now, when you are a good tipper, that comes with you have social etiquette. So that kind of teaches me.
We use the big words. Go ahead.
That kind of teaches me that you know how to move, you know, and also teaches me that you are what's the word for it? A giver, or Es que en
Check.
español, no. Detallista. I don't know how to say in English, but gracious.
Un poquito español.
Anyways, so
Generous.
Generous. There you go.
Okay.
A generous man. Another one would be if
I
he,
used to date a Puerto Rican back in the day.
another one would be is he family orientated? Now that is important for me because I am family orientated and I like to do things as a group all the time. Like I always like to bring my peoples with me. It don't matter if it's friends, whatever. I always like to have, an ambiance. And when you're not a family person, you kind of don't have a lot of values, So that's one thing. Number 3. What's up there? If he knows how to dress, I have a preference, and I like guys that, dresses according to my liking.
What is a keeper that you know he's a good guy in the bedroom? 2. The last 2, 4 and 5.
Fuck. I feel like
What does he do on the date in the bedroom?
I don't even know what to say for this. Like, it's been so long.
It's been so long for what?
To even know what the fuck a new dude does.
Yeah, dude, what did he do what did he do? That made you be like, yo, I'm gonna keep him. What's that little thing he did with his tongue? Playing with me right now, for real.
Okay, I think size has a lot to do with it, for me. But
Cut that. Dude.
I don't
What
fucking
the
know.
fuck is that? You were just on my line talking about 16 ways to suck dick.
No,
bitch.
I said what
Whoa.
kind of dick I like, bitch.
Yeah,
This is family friendly.
What type of dick you like? What the fuck? She said, I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I don't seem ready.
I'm spazzing. Number 4. I don't like guys that rush to the pussy. I like when you take your time.
There we go.
Yep, listen, man. I'm done with this. Let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, because honestly, this female has 0 ounce of substance, and I'm not gonna dilute my coalition of subscribers with this injustice of an ideology. It's just not happening. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Like, comment, subscribe. My boys, y'all have a lot to offer. Okay? Don't be discouraged that you in that chick's DMs, but she's only messing with the motherfuckers that got money. Because guess what? They're cheating and beating her ass anyway. All right? Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
I like when